Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon, all. So first of all, I would thank our college management and our principal, Dr. Harish Mankudre, presently in charge principal, Dr. Udaya Slekar, and our dean academics, Dr. Vikas Gupta, and the Gate Focus committee coordinator, Dr. Madhvi ma'am, for this wonderful opportunity to address all our aspiring candidates for the Gate 2022. Okay. So right now, what happened this time of the year which is there, so now the applications for the graduate aptitude test in engineering, so that actually the application it is going to start. So then why don't we get introduced to what is about this gate, then what are the various disciplines that will be there. So about that, this is an orientation towards the the graduate aptitude test in engineering 2022. Okay, so right now we'll be talking about gate, then why we should be giving gate, then about the gate, and then in gate 2022, then what are the different exam disciplines which are there, where, then about what are the various combinations of papers that you can be giving, then about what are the important dates, then what is the score eligibility, what is the eligibility criteria for gate examination, and the gate score validity, what are the examination application exam gate application fees, and about what about the departmental coordinators, okay, for individual departments, and what support will be providing from VSET, okay, for GATE 2022. So now the GATE Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering, it was started in the year 1983, okay, and it was jointly conducted by all the IITs and the IISc. It was started with the intention for a common actually platform, like we have a common examination for the JEE mains which is there. Previously for the IITs, only for the IITs which was there, so we had the JEE main exam which was there. So previously it was the IIT JEE examination. So right now we have the JEE mains, then we have the JEE advanced, and that happens to be a common test from which we have the and we can gain admission to any of the colleges for our undergraduate program. So similarly, the graduate aptitude test in engineering, it was started with with such an intention about the common plan or common examination for the admission towards all the IITs and towards the NI. Then further all the NITs were added. Then after that there were a lot of other institutes were also added. Okay, so other private universities, other deemed universities, they were also added. So now presently, so GATE actually covers once giving GATE examination and I'm getting a score. So then I am actually eligible for a very large number of institutes. So the question is that why I should be giving GATE. So as I just told that the higher education which was there, so that was the primary intention with which the GATE exam was started. So the qualifying in GATE exam which is there, that is a it is kind of mandatory for the PG programs with Ministry of Education. The gate score, it is mandatory, okay, for admissions in other prestigious institutes like ISC. We have ISC Bangalore, then we have the different CSIR laboratories which are so there also I can get admissions. Then I have the 23 IITs, all the IITs which are there, so they'll be admitting their students for higher studies through GATE. Then we have 31 NITs presently. Then we have 7 ISCRs. Then we have obviously in being in Mumbai, NITI Powai, that's another landmark. Then we have Defense Institute of Advanced Technology, that is a one of a kind institute in India. Then we have various other private deemed universities like BITS Pilani is there. We have BIT Mesra. Then we have VIT Vellore, College of Engineering Pune, then we have VJTI, Sardar Patel, and many more. Now, these are all actually the Indian institute laboratories and institutes which are there. And if I am admitted to any of these institutes, okay, using through the GATE score, so then the Ministry of Education, okay, and the AICT in association with the Ministry of Education, so we are actually eligible for a scholarship. Okay, so we are eligible for a PG scholarship. Okay, so presently the current students who are there, okay, so they are getting a scholar. They are actually drawing a monthly scholarship of 12,400 rupees per month. So this scholarship is that you are eligible if you are getting your admission in any of the Indian laboratories or institutes, okay, so you are eligible to get this much, this 12,400 rupees per month, okay, for the course duration. For that means for a 2 hour duration, 2 years duration, sorry. Then, apart from the Indian laboratories and institutes, we also have some of the outside India universities also who are recruiting through who are considering the GATE score. Otherwise, until now, what we have been seeing, what we know is that okay, if you want to go outside India, then you'll have to give either GRE or maybe GRE and TOEFL, or you have to give IELTS examination. But there are some in universities where a valid gate score which is there, so that is also considered in the application. So a couple of few of the universities which are there, so we have National University of Singapore, NUS, which is a, then we have Nanyang Technological University, NTUs, both are in Singapore. Then we have RWTH in Germany, and we have the Technical University of Munich in Germany. So they are considering that when I am applying for their admission, so apart from the IELTS or maybe the TOEFL which I'll be requiring, so which may be mandatory, I can also show my GATE score. So then some of the some of the our alumni who are actually pursuing the higher studies through GATE score. So the latest being Himanshu, okay, who is pursuing it. These are some of the students, okay, so who are pursuing the higher studies. So the latest being through from the year 2021. Then apart from the snow, I told you that okay, the GATE score which was there, it was for higher studies. But apart from the higher studies, okay, even the as the time has progressed, some of the our public sector undertakings which are there, they have also started their recruitment process. Okay, some of the recruitment process through GATE. So some of the public sector undertakings which are there, they are, we have Indian Oil, we have HP, then we have ONGC, we have Bharat Petroleum, then we have Bureau of Indian Standards, Airport Authority of India, Power Grid Corporation of India, then NPCIL, BARC, ECIL, DRDO, BSNL, Bharat BHEL, NHAI, and so on, and many more. These are just some of the PSUs that I have listed here. We have many more PSUs who are actually admitting through the GATE score. And when I'm admitted through the GATE score, when I'm shortlisted, no, in process here which is there, so they have the PSUs which are there, so they'll be publishing their own interviews and they'll be publishing their own advertisements, and in the advertisements they'll be mentioning about the gates about the gate score. So you can, when as soon as you are applying for the gate score, okay, then all there also, so you can give your gate score, you are given give your admit card, your hall ticket ID and all, okay, in the their recruitment portal. So accordingly, once the results are out according to my score, okay, so then they will be shortlisting and they will be shortlisting for the interview process. So now some of our alumni who have actually cracked the PSUs through gate, okay, so one is Nilesh Vanjare, okay, so he had appeared in gate 2017, and presently he is working at Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited, NPCIL, and he is posted at Boisar right now. Another is Mithilesh Patil. He appeared in GATE 2018, and he is presently employed at BHEL Pune. Then another of our alumni, Mr. Jinit Patil, he appeared in GATE 2017, and presently he is working as a research assistant at IIT Bombay. So now we'll see about what are the different about GATE 2020. What's new in GATE 2022? So conventionally, GATE which was there, so it covers nearly all our branches. Okay, so we have aerospace, agricultural, architecture and planning, biomedical, biotechnology, civil, chemical, computer science and IT. They have a common paper. Then, so if as I have highlighted here, okay, so all our departments which are there. So we have civil engineering department is there, and then we have computer science and information technology, then we have electronics and communication engineering, EC. Then we have instrumentation paper and mechanical engineering paper. So all the branches in our college, okay, so they are having individual gate papers are also available for those our branches. Okay, but if I want, but it is not necessary that I also have to appear for only one paper. Okay, so I what happens is that I can also appear for two papers. So one of them one of that combination is there. Okay, so if I am appearing for computer science and information technology, then I can also appear for electronics and communication engineering, or I can appear for geomatics engineering, or I can appear for mathematics or statistics. So if I am choosing CS and IT, then I may also choose this as a second paper if I want to. Okay, it is not always compulsory that I have to appear for the second paper. If I want to appear for two papers, if I am intending to appear in two papers, so then I can choose only in from these combinations. No, but some of the important dates. Okay, so right now I told you that gate application form. This is the time of the year where the gate form starts. Okay, so now the gate application process is going to start at 30th of August. Okay, and the regular closing which is there. So we have a 3 week around a 3 weeks duration. The regular application process that is really closing on 24th. And the gate tentatively right now the gates examination which is scheduled on 5th and 6th of February and 12th and 13th of February. That means 2 weekends. Right. About the gate eligibility. So right now, who is eligible to appear for gate? Now, right now, all of you there who are studying in either third year or in final year of our BTech BE program, right? So all of you are eligible for gate, irrespective of your whatever my grade is, whatever my marks are, you're eligible for gate 2022. Now, what about the exam pattern which is there? Okay, so the gate 2022, it is all gate is there. It is all a computer-based test. Okay. The exam duration which is it will be 3 hours, and you will be having a total of 65 questions. Now, out of those 65 questions, 10 questions10 questions they will be of general aptitude. That means English, reasoning, and all language reasoning and all, and 55 questions they will be subjective. Okay, so according to the whatever paper that I have chosen, I am appearing. Okay, so 55 questions will be subjective, and I'll be having 10 questions. With the 10 questions, they'll be of general aptitude. And once I am actually giving the gate, and once I have the result comes out, okay. So the gate score which is there, it is valid for a period of 3 years from the date of announcement of the results. So now, if I have this year, okay, so the students who are studying in third year, you have the opportunity that before you are actually completing your BTech B itself, okay, you can give it twice. Now, that was also something that I did. I had appeared for gate in during my third year also, and during my final year also. So in the third year first attempt which is there, it is not always necessary that you will be clearing the gate examination. So you have what happens, you have another attempt. You can clear your basics, because why they are actually introducing the third year is that it the main of the more of the core subjects which are there, our core subjects which are there for gate examination. If you're looking at the syllabus, so many of the core subjects which are there, so they are mostly covered in second year and third year. So that is why a student who is currently in third year, okay, so he is actually much better with my is at a much better position, okay, or can see that he has just completed all his second year. So he'll the basics which are they are quite thorough. He's quite thorough with the basics. And about the exam, then about the application fees. So the in the gate examination, so right now, okay, so the exam fees which is there, so it is going to be for general, okay. So in the regular period, if I am applying during the regular period, okay, so for the general students, for female students, which is 750 rupees per paper. Okay, so if I'm earlier when I told you that there is a paper combination, paper 1 and paper 2, so there I'll have to pay for 750 for each paper. Now for SC, ST and PWD candidates also, okay, so the gate application fees, it is 750 rupees. And for all other candidates which is there, so all other categories, all the general, the examination fees, it is 1500 rupees. Yeah, it is strictly it is per paper. No. So right now, okay, so according for the preparation towards gate 2022, okay, so we have a committee formed at the college level, and Dr. Madhavi Wagmare, she's heading the committee, and we have department coordinator. So Madhavi ma'am, she's the coordinator for IT department. say Vikrant sir, he is coordinator for civil department. Then Vikrant Agaskar sir, he is coordinator for computer department. Neha ma'am, she is coordinator for EXTC. Then Mugdha ma'am, coordinator for institute department. And I Rahul Krishna, I am the coordinator for mechanical department. So what we are intending, okay, towards GATE 2022, so why we are doing this? So from the BSET, from our college, okay, so this time we are intending to provide module-wise training for each paper, okay. Then we will be conducting some practice tests. Then if actually we are qualifying in, we are qualifying in GATE. Now you will be having a question that okay, what is this qualifying? Now for when I'm in the gate, in every gate examination, okay, so according to my what happens is there is a gates qualifying score. So now if my gates qualifying score which is there, if my the marks that I have obtained, it is above the qualifying score, then I can say that I am a gate qualified candidate. Okay, only then I'll be gate qualified. My marks, the marks that I have obtained, that should be higher than the qualifying marks. Okay, so once I am qualifying the gate examination, so then what happens is that okay, we'll be providing guidance for higher studies, okay, wherever in Indian institutes or universities. And for if I am score the according to the gate score, okay, so if I'm shortlisted for the any of the PSUs, so then mock interview sessions will also be conducted. So this is what we are intending with in the support from basic part. Okay. So thank you for the opportunity. And if you have any questions, okay, so you can give your question. You can ask your questions, okay, to the respective departmental coordinators. Thank you. Thank you for the attention.